At that strike rate, 148. Those are numbers. Those are fantastic numbers.
And that is a fantastic way to get things underway from Smriti Mandana. Beautiful.
Yeah, not taking long to get off the mark. Pure quality. A little bit of shape there from the bowler, but up to it. Full weight into the ball, through the ball. Great execution. And the gap, the more important gap.
Wyatt goes down the wicket and over extra cover. That is good use of the feet and good timing as well.
Yeah, Danny Wyatt has given herself an opportunity to get in. And once she's in, well, we know exactly how much damage she can create and she can cause. Look at this. It's a stunning shot. It's one of the hardest shots to play. Down the track, inside out, over extra cover.
Gets a short one, finds the gap again. That'll be 4 more, so back to back for Danny Wyatt.
Yeah, just fed into this innings, just slowly came in, and maybe also just thought about the pace of the wicket, how she's going to get in, and start to have a look and see, is there swing, is there seam, is there spin, and now capitalise. This is the last 5 balls of the power play, so it's about capitalising. They haven't lost a wicket. Statistics show that you can lose a wicket. You can afford to lose 1, maybe even 2.
Swing away and tight. I think we'll have to have a look at this. I don't know whether that was on the full or not, KP.
4 duels, 4.
Not having our first 6, no?
4. We're going to go upstairs. We're going to have a look. Oops, Simon.
And given us 4. All right. 30 on the board, 25 balls bowled.
That's your 30 runs. No batters are out. And the 30 restrictions are axed. And that is the end of the power play.
Power hitting from Smriti Mandana, the slog sweep in the power play, so it was only Ishmael that was out there. 30 runs scored. Now, was there anything on there? Was it? And the umpire has given it as a run, so I do think there was a glove game up at the Old Trafford. She was struggling with her back, dropped a couple of deliveries, and I think she's dropped one there. A low one to her right. Slip just goes a little bit wider. Goes to around about a 5th slip, maybe a gully, a fine gully. Long way across her stumps. And ultra edge shows just flicking the glove on the way through.
You definitely feel that as a batter, don't you? I mean, you were quite good at getting hit in the hand, weren't you?
Up in the air, Ishmael gets there. Ishmael takes the catch, diving forward. The Invincibles have their...
Yeah, Danny Wyatt looked like she's beating her pace. Balls up at 75%, top edged into the sky, and great athleticism. Ishmael to get over and take that catch herself. Diving forward, making sure that ball's safely in the hands. Danny Wyatt didn't quite get going. Dangerous boundary hitter, but
yeah, Danny Wyatt didn't quite get going. A couple of boundaries in the specky of a catch. Ishmael diving forward. She did one in the World Cup actually in Mount Maunganui. Ran and took a diving catch off her own bowling. Fine athlete. In the air and gone. Caught and bowled.
she had the responsibility to try and do it. It's actually clever captaincy to bring up the offside. Kind of using her feet. Ishmael just drags the ball back in length. Ended up tamely getting chipped back. Huge wicket for the Brave. How dangerous Mandana can be. 39 on the board, 39 balls.
Yeah, you're going to have to just set your bar at the right level. This low-scoring ground, this in white ball cricket. 113 is the par score for the women. The Talia McGrath, very talented all-rounder from Australia, got some runs yesterday, 31. Not much before that in the tournament.
So runs on the offside are available, and with a misfield after a good phase of fielding, finally the shackle's broken with a boundary.
Absolutely, Ebbs. Well needed long time ago. The intent is there, but the bowling has been excellent.
And she's got another one through. She's exposed that offside. Maddie Villiers has just got a little bit too wide, and another boundary.
2 in the space of 3 balls. Beautiful shot. Just opening up the offside, piercing it to the short side. Villiers is disappointed.
Is that in the gap? It is. Well placed by Dunkley.
Moving across her crease and targeting down the slope into the gap, and times it beautifully. Nearly. Just a change of intent here from Dunkley, which is good, it's needed. Nearly. Trying to give herself some space, looking to hit it through the offside, gets the inside edge, but either way. The shorter side this time, ball just coming down the slope. McGrath gets lucky, she'll take that. Change of intent.
Bold!
Really good bowling, full and straight. To go for 20. 83 from 75 balls.
And there are 25 balls to go. 25 balls to go.
Well, you sensed in the last 10 balls that the Southern Brave were trying to put their foot on the accelerator. And with that comes the risk of losing wickets, and that's what they've done there with Talia McGrath. No batter has really found their rhythm out there. He was unlucky the previous delivery with the inside edge. This time had McGrath bowled off her pads.
Number 26, Alice Cassie.
Maya Bouchier played well yesterday in the eliminator. The middle order played well and dug them out of trouble. Good catch up, and that means 2 new batters at the crease. Big 5 balls for the Invincibles.
This is a fabulous catch. It always is when the keeper's up. Oh, it is. It's magnificent, actually. Oh, yes, and that's exactly why she's...
Last year, moved to the Brave, and this is why she's at the crease. Really good catch from Lauren Winfield Hill. Stayed. Georgia Adams has been a revelation since she's moved to the Brave, increased her strike rate, has bowled a lot more than she's ever done before. It will carry to cap, and that's 3 on the...
3 for 3, so quick. 3 for...
And she does. Great captaincy, great bowling. They are...
was the toss. Ever since they lost the toss.
Yep, 83 for Amanda Jade Wellington comes in, Australia. Chip to mid-off, should be taken.
Everything was sitting pretty when we came into the box. After 75 deliveries, they were 83 for the stumps. Smart with their field placement, good with their catching. All round it's been good. Oval Invincibles have been fantastic.
They feel that this has been a poor... To mid-off, lands short of Ishmael.
At a certain stage that the Southern Brave had enough there either.
Will be a single if Shrubsole gets...
Chasing a small total in a final.
just 8 boundaries, all of them 4s in those 100 balls. Look at the batters who got in and got out, and look at the batters who...
Yeah, bowling much better than the batting. Marizanne Cap, Sophia Smale.
Now please welcome the fielding team as Anya Shrubsole.
So we're ready for the chase and the second half. Out come the Southern Brave.
Happens in a dressing room. And I don't know why. It's weird. It's so strange. A couple of boundaries, and they can certainly put that to bed.
Yeah, well, pressure can come into play. Winfield Hill, top score of 74, not out in the first of Bell. A little bit. Get ahead of the game, or you cautious and keep wickets in the tank?
Just play as you naturally play the game. There's no need to go and...
Well, chipped up into, is it the gap? No, one bounce into the fielder. Well, first runs on the board for the Oval Invincibles. Well, Winfield Hill's used her feet and got enough of it. First boundary for the Oval Invincibles.
Shot. Everything coming straight down the ground. Still got to place the ball, and she's placed it perfectly. Never any field.
Use her feet again, and this time gone. Carla Rudd is absolutely delighted, and Anya Shrubsole picks up the...
Southern Brave, the way to believe is to take wickets. Or the way to back up your belief is to do exactly that. Excellent from the keeper.
Prospects in international cricket. She's... Well, Alice Capsey is not doing too much thinking. She really plays with freedom. That's what you were talking about. Express yourself.
Absolutely no reason why you should be thinking that this is bigger than what it actually is.
Pressure.
Yeah, but pressure, you look at pressure in different ways. You see it as an opportunity, or you think, oh, no, don't do this, don't do this. The players that fear failure, you've played your way. Why should you change?
Well, she's not changing. She's got a big top edge. And have got away with this one. Anya Shrubsole
almost landed on her head. Look at this. This is a huge miss. Oh, what a big wicket that would have been. That would have been a monster wicket.
Shot in front of square, and it's got enough to beat the deep fielder. So Alice Capsey
hits. It was short. It needed to pull away into the leg side, and it was in front of square. You like it? It's always fun, and it always makes you feel real good.
She's well up for it. She is well up for it. Bang, straight down the ground.
Hey, don't fear the occasion, Ebbs. Give it a go. Give it a smack. If it's there to smack, you got to smack it. You either do it or somebody else is going to do it for you. Look at that. Ah. Oh.
Wow, she's almost taken everybody out there. She almost took out the umpire, the bowler, the non-striker.
The march is on. They're doing it in a hurry. They want to own the power play, and the Oval Invincible.
Up high. Should be taken by mid-off. And dropped. That's twice. You cannot afford to give...
Yeah, that's devastating for your team. And the players striking the ball as well as that, chips it in the air. It's an absolute dolly at mid-off. Would have been exactly the same.
And get through this time, they do. Dropped by Shrubsole on the sweep, and now dropped by Man.
It was an absolute dolly, wasn't it?
Oh, gone! How unlucky is that? On
luck. Helen off the inside edge onto the pad and then back onto the leg stump. Susie Bates didn't have a lot of strike. Can't do much about those sort of dismissals. It's a wicket that the Brave so bad.
Susie Bates will feel so.
That was nothing to do with the fielding.
Reverse gone. She went for the reverse sweep. She misses it, and the door...
It's struggling to build.
22, Maddie Villiers.
Invincibles are falling into that trap. Reverse sweep, just too full. Adams gets it into the block hole. For the Brave, 69 runs still needed. 3 wickets gone. You celebrate that wicket more than any other wicket in the innings.
Little paddle, and that'll get past Shrubsole, and I reckon that'll run away for 4. It does.
Get it past the fielder at Lords here, it can generally run away. But extremely fine. Shrubsole only need to get the dive out there, knowing that if the ball beat her, she wasn't going to catch it.
That will be buys. It's really dying, this pitch. That's 3 now. That'll go away for wides, actually. But that's 3 in the last 6 balls that have just rolled. There's not a lot of bounce for Wellington.
Yeah, which is maybe tempted her to go for that straighter line, following the googly there. If there's not a lot of bounce in the pitch, you think bring...
Gets through. In a low-scoring game, you can't afford wides, you can't afford misfields. The Invincibles field...
At the minute, the confidence has just leaked out of them. Through the legs for 4, couple of drop catches. They need their experienced players to stand up and get behind the group here.
That's nailed. That is nailed by Cap. Back-to-back boundaries, 3, including 8 from 55.
Bit of a disaster over that, isn't it, when you created so much pressure over the few sets in a row to bowl 4 wide.
Oh, that's the length. Bring the stumps into play. They continue to take wickets. Still game on here.
Moving the ball down the slope. That is classic Lauren Bell dismissal, nipping back through the gate, bringing the top of off into play. Delight for Lauren Bell and the Brave. It gives them a chance. 43 still needed.
Using variations from McGrath.
That's what's needed for the Oval Invincibles to go back to back. 40 balls remaining, so plenty of time. Brave skipper back, and your Shrubsole. Oh, that's 2-leg side and nicely played. Marizan Cup picks up a boundary.
Yeah, welcome boundary. Cap's 3rd of her innings, just helping it down to fine leg. Oh, races away down the...
Oh, tight.
Just a little too straight, but not far away.
Oh my goodness. That one has bounced over top of leg stump and gone away for 4 byes. Wow.
Well, it's an absolute beauty. Everyone left confused. Rudd can do nothing. Another wobble scene. Oh, so close.
Gets that away, got some width and put it away nicely, did Marizan Cup. Picks up a boundary. The 3rd. Gone, little inside edge, back onto the stumps. Wellington strikes.
She's been outstanding throughout the whole of the tournament. One of the leading wicket takers this season. Gets a little bit lucky with the leave.
Sun Cup keeps losing partners at the other. Just a small amount of pressure on.
Absolutely.
Oh, that was a beautiful delivery, flight, a bit of turn, and honing in on that off stump.
Windsor 4 from 10. And the pressure builds on it.
She's used her feet. Has she done it? She has broken the shackles. What a shot.
Single delivery.
Yeah, good use of speed. That was a brave, bold move there. She was under pressure, ball spinning, slip in play. Cappy is happy. But look at her. This is in the intense. Looking for two. Can they get back? The race is on. Dunkley is quick. She's got rid of it. But pretty good.
Way back for two there.
Bit of movement.
Perfect length.
Yeah, look at the seam position on that. Not only came down, jagged off the surface, cut her in half. Width, and it's a boundary. You can just hear.
Absorbs pressure.
Well, so far, Windsor's done her job. She was under a bit of pressure and then got the release shot of the boundary down the ground. And now has a chance to win the final for the Oval Invincible women. Twice. They won the inaugural in 2021 and now 2022 champions. Marizanne Kapp has featured as a key